There we go. I'm sorry. I've been talking to myself this whole time. Pretty embarrassing stuff there. Thank you, Andrew Decker. I would have been talking to myself the whole time. You saved some embarrassment. Bill, Bill, what I was saying, I couldn't find that. So I've been Googling, looking for that play all day. Haven't been able to find it. Sorry. I'm going to have to cut this from the from the actual film. I was talking to myself for like 3 minutes there. You guys can hear me okay now, right? I'm sure I lost a couple of people where it's just like, wow, I'm just watching this random guy sit here silent for God knows how long. All right, give me a second. I am going to add these tabs to a new group. I'm going to name it El-Hadi. I'm going to drag this over here. Look at that. And let's get it started here. All right, let's go into this view. And let's get it started here. Okay, let me shift screens here. What do we got? Got a few people rolling in. All right, we'll give another minute for those who are late, those late arrivers. We'll get going here in a second, I promise. How you guys doing today? Welcome to the stream. Giovanni El-Hadi. Quite the guy. Badass name, right? How cool is that name? If my name was half as cool as that one, I got like a unique back, like last name, right? Ostentowski's a little unique, but besides that, I ain't got nothing on El-Hadi. What's up, Trevor? Welcome to the live stream. Trevor, the Twitter, a worthy Twitter follower. Okay, guys, let's get going here. So if you didn't watch it, I'll share this link in the chat. This is the full episode 5 of Freshman Feature released earlier today. That's my face. We got a little faceception going on here, right? But everything you need to know going into this video, make sure you check this out if you haven't already. Subscribe while you're there. All right, so we're going to be going through his film, El-Hadi. I'll give you like a 30-second rundown of him. 6'5", 285-pound offensive tackle prospect out of Sterling Heights Stevenson High School. 2-year captain, All-American, Under Armour All-American game invitee. 4.44 shuttle back in 2019, which is pretty crazy. He's a composite 4-star, 87 nationally, 11 offensive tackle, number 4 in Michigan. A dude who committed to Michigan right away. He had like 5 offers, then got offered by Michigan, committed 2 days after. So he's all blue all the way. All right, let's go into his scouting. This is from the D Zone. All right, the D Zone. And this is from 2019. So this was before he really blew up, but this was after his sophomore year, right? So looking at his film here, really good. I like his release, right? I like how low he is in his release. Let me pull up my pen here as well. Is he from Malta or something? That's a good question, Ace. I don't know. I don't know where he's from. But he's a big man, right? This is him. He was pretty much close to his size. I don't know his actual weight here, but he's close to like his actual plain weight here. Thing I like most is his drop step, right? This is like pass protection. He has good drop step, and then he really stays low. You can see he rolls through his hips, right? And that's something at the point of contact. You see he's a little off balance there, but when he's staying engaged, he's low. He's rolling through his hips. You can see the bend in his back. That's like the bend that people really want. So he does a good job matching step for step. Goes until the whistle. I just like how he steps out of his stance here. Stays engaged. He just does a good job mirroring movements here, right? Watch his footwork. Keeps it moving, keeps it moving. Good, short, choppy steps, and he stays low. There, he does get kind of beat here, right? Maybe a little bit. Yeah, you could call that maybe a 50-50 there. But they are a good job not holding there, able to wall that guy off. There again, able to match the athleticism. Goes until the whistle. He's got a little bit of mean streak to him. He didn't win every rep like that one. I think he still won that one, but he's fast, right? He's really fast getting into that drop step, able to keep his feet under him. Oh, he got beat on that one. What happened on this one? Yeah, he's just a little late getting to the inside. So it seems like he's better guarding edge rushers at this time. He might have been able to get overpowered a little bit. It was a good job. Got beat a little bit there. But yeah, I mean, here in this film, to my understanding, he's probably around like 275, like maybe 270, 275. And it looks like he carries the weight extremely well, right? To say that he's anywhere from 265 to 275 in this clip, that's a great frame. And that's what I like, you know, it's like you don't see a whole lot of bad weight on him. Looks like you could bulk him up. And he doesn't look like he's one of those guys where you look at him and you're like, that guy's 275. So shout out to the D Zone for that film. So let's dive into his sophomore film here. Yeah, I don't know. I just really like those guys. Yeah, so 285 sophomore year. And that clip from 2019 was, yeah, so 285. So you can probably say 275 relatively confidently. We'll skip all the awards. Oh, let's not do that music. All right, here we go. So I played a lot of right tackle there in the run game. I actually like his pass game a little bit more than the run game. Thing that stands out to me in his run game, once he's engaged with guys, he does really well. But in the pass game, he's just like, I don't think he was beat at all. Actually, there was a stat. He got beat once his junior year and 0 times. He gave up 0 sacks his senior year. So 1 time in 2 years. Where was he? I couldn't even see him in this one. I know they just pointed him out. Oh, okay, he was the right tackle there. So yeah, the run game, once he gets engaged, he's going to pancake a bunch of dudes. I mean, it's Michigan, right? So it's not the top competition, but it is D1. Here he is again, pass pro, showing that guys are just overmatched, right? So it's a little bit harder. I think that camp scene was a little bit easier to gauge his pass protection skills. But good. I mean, he's a mauler, right? I want to look at his release a little bit better here. You want to watch how low is he firing out? Pretty low, right? He's staying pretty low, pretty well engaged, able to roll through those hips. And that's the thing that you're looking the most for. Again, here he's in pass pro. There's a little bit of weird footwork there, right? He kind of stood up and then went down the line of scrimmage. Hold on, is this music a little too loud? It feels a little loud for me. Oh, no, it isn't. Okay. Okay. Here, let's back this one up. So, yeah, I mean, this is like 4 minutes from his sophomore year of just pancaking dudes. Yeah, so watch his footwork here. I should really slow this down. I should put this in Premiere in the future and slow this down. But watch his footwork here. Like that first step with his left foot, did you guys see that? There's still things to clean up with him, right? And then he's stepping with his out. Like, he's not getting a whole lot of movement on those first couple steps, so I'd like to see a little bit more purpose out of those initial steps. But, I mean, once he gets moving, it's game over, right? So, and in the past game, like, no one's getting anywhere on him. Here he is, right tackle. There again, like he's a really athletic guy. I don't think he's going to be a left tackle at Michigan, but right tackle, I think absolutely. There. This is a good job from him because his job first is to just block down the line, right? He's looking to do two things here. So he's going to work down the line, try to block this guy, keep his outside arm free, and pick up this linebacker coming down. He's going to pick him up and just kind of shoulder him. So that's his first responsibility here, help with this guy, and then keep his outside shoulder. Second assignment is blocking this linebacker. And he does that pretty well, right? Boom, that guy's taken care of, shifts over to that guy. And those are things that are really important. How well can they handle multi-assignment deals? How can they disengage with one, get to the second level? There, I kind of like that footwork, right? Did a little inside step, ensure that guy isn't able to beat him on the inside there. So that shows good technique. Inside step, able to set out, right? That's good. So it's just about consistency, right? Just boom, get over, seal the inside. Don't let him inside you. What's up, Laith Musa? Welcome to the stream. We're on sophomore film here. So it's a good job. Again, once he gets engaged, you'd like to see him continue to push outside here, right? Like, where's this play going, right? Like, maybe it was a slight cutback, but really he doesn't really like win this out of the park, right? He does a good job initially setting up here. I wonder if he's watching. Maybe he should be. No, I don't know. I doubt he's watching. These guys have full course loads already. So what I mean by that, he did a good job setting inside, right? This first inside step, and now he's walling off here. What I'd like to see him do, turn this way, right? Turn him this way. Make sure you keep driving with this foot here and seal off this inside. Instead, this guy is able to work across, eventually get down the line. It's a good job from El-Hadi to follow him and stay engaged down this line, right? Following this movement, staying engaged with that defender. But you'd like to see him turn his hips here. Keep driving and just turn his hips to the inside, right? His goal should be to turn this guy this way as much as he can. Instead, he's still kind of pushing this way and gives enough leverage for this guy to work inside. So small things like that, again, with coaching, with the play design, footwork, should be able to get that going with his frame and add a little strength too. You know, these guys aren't all perfect out of high school. Oh, I missed him on this one. I wasn't looking. I assume right tackle, yep. There he goes again. Double team. Just plows that guy. That guy had no chance. Where is he here? Right guard, goal line. Oh, he just mauls that guy. Again, some of these plays are really hard to... He's fired up. Look at him. Some of these plays, it's hard to gain a whole lot of information. Good chop there. Yeah, good job. Right? That's something that we saw in his camp footage before this. Good job chopping the feet. Right? Keeping those feet active. Right there. Feet active. Stay engaged. Now drive. And he finishes. So it's a good job. Here he's again. Right tackle. Yeah, that guy kind of tunneled himself in there. But he's athletic, right? He's able to move quickly, change direction. That's why I think he'll be a better guard at the NFL level, pro level. Good job on the double team there. But he comes to Michigan. Wow, that was a good fire off too. He fired off the line really good. Yeah, see that's what I mean. Where that first step is a little bit more purposeful, I think. Or he loads up really well here through his hips. Right? Watch, you see that punch like through his hips? Boom, and then he's able to extend. Right? He looks pretty low here, but then he's able to reset, get his arms in there again, and keep it driving. So when he fires out low and he fires out with pretty good stance each time that I've seen. There. Good job readjusting on the pass protection. Yeah, that's a good rep right there too. See, when he fires off well, right, that's a good first step. No wasted step there at all. And then boom, you can see him kind of roll through that hip. Again, you're looking for just like, where's that curve in the spine, right? He's not standing up right away. Once he makes contact, you can see that pop. And that's him exploding through the hips and then use his length. Yeah, Trevor, I want to see him on a pull. We didn't see that because obviously the team used him as a tackle. So we don't see him in a pulling situation as much. But I want to see, like, the thing I'm looking for the most are scenarios where he's in open space, looking for, I don't know why this is IHOP. Is that his, like, this film is like IHOP 2.0? I don't understand that. Is that a thing? Am I too old to understand these references? Maybe just likes IHOP. He's a big guy. But anyway, yeah, I want to see him operating in space because I think he's an NFL guard. He might be a really good guard down the line. But we see him more in a tackle scenario. Whoa, God, that poor guy. Oh my gosh. You guys see this? Little screen pass. This dude just doesn't see it coming. Oh, pancakes. I'm an idiot. Thanks, Trevor. I'm an idiot for that one. Yeah, him on a down block. This is his junior year, and when he gets engaged with this poor defensive end, like he's just on a ride. Again, he comes out with like a ton of ferocity out of the blocks here. So him on a down block. See, that's what I like to see. These are the most valuable clips that you can gain knowledge from, because his goal here is a down block right or to his left. Down block, to help on this, and then he's going to get to the second level, and that shows his mobility, and that's really where his strength is. Boom, get out second level. You see that? Like he almost like lost balance a little bit right after that. He had to like kind of hop over, and then he's able to like load up again and really drive home that second block on that linebacker coming across. And that's really good. That's a really valuable asset to have, and that shows his mobility. There again, gets the initial block, gets to the second level. Just down block. I mean, most of these guys don't stand a chance, right? So it's like, what are you going to do? There again, another down block, get to the second level. Just got power. And he's just setting that hole, right? Because this first guy makes contact, but then as soon as El-Hadi comes in, it's just, all right, you're going that way. Then El-Hadi's going to seal off this linebacker coming down. You got these two guys following through the hole, and this whole left side is created from the double right here between El-Hadi and the right guard. And then he's going to get to the second level, pick up this guy. And that just sets this whole side of the hole really well, right? Boom. And he's gone. Klukas Gaming tends to lean forward a bit too much on down blocks. You like to see the hips roll instead of the chest coming forward too much. That's fair. Yeah, there might be a little bit of a lean. That's hard, right? Because you want... I agree at a certain point you want to roll through the hips, but you also want, like... Yeah, there's a little bit of a lean, right? You need some lean as a part, like a controlled lean, right? To really get push. Yeah, it's all about balance, right? Not having too much lean, having bend. And sure, I could see that. And I feel like it's hard, right? For a lot of high school guys to not lean, because when you're 6'5", 280, you can just lean into guys and win. So there, was that a little false step? With that left. Here's one thing I'm not good on. I don't like footwork in these scenarios, right? Where this is a stretch right. Seems like a false step to me. So, maybe something to clean up a little bit there. But he does his job here, right? His job is just to wall this guy off. Charles Jones, welcome to the stream. But he walls this guy off, right? And this is, we had a clip from his sophomore film where he didn't turn his guy appropriately to where the play is going. This play is going to the outside. Really, all his job is to stop this guy from getting to the outside. Look where his hips are, right? He's pointed this way. There is no way that this guy is getting out to this play. The only path is him upfield this way. By that time, this guy will be out of there. So this is good to see that he improved upon that scenario in his sophomore film where he was still kind of pointed north and south and allowed the guy to leak over with the play. There's no leaking on this play. The only way is like really upfield, and that gives plenty of room for El-Hadi to keep this contact in an area where this is, this area of the field right here along the hashes, that's not relevant to where the play is going anymore. So that's good to see him, be able to turn his guy in that scenario and just know his assignment. There, good footwork here. Little outside step there. Looks like he just broke the dude's ankles, but then pancakes him. He's still there. Oh, that's funny. Right now he's left tackle. Yeah, I like him on stretch blocks. See that one. This one I want to see him do more, right? He had it. Yeah, Klukas, that's what I was saying. It looks like he false stepped on that one play that I was talking about. So I'd like to see more of a reach with his first step out here, right? He's relying on the crossover a little bit more. You'd like to see him, instead of just get like, he makes like a little step right here. You'd like to see him really reach with this and then follow. So a little bit too small of a step here. And then I think he stops too much, right? This is his assignment. This guy's way out here. Since the play is going to the outside, I think he has to continue to work outside and, again, point his guy this way to ensure this guy doesn't have an opportunity of cutting outside here. So I think his first step isn't exaggerated enough to the outside, and then he kind of slows down a little bit earlier, right? His head is on the inside. You can see where the play is going. There's no reason for his head to be on the inside here. His head should be on the outside, right? Your head's on the outside. Then, again, where are you directing this guy? If your head's on the outside here, this guy's only path is up the field here. Well, sure, that looks bad right now, but this guy's momentum, he wants to go all the way to the outside. So, again, footwork initially off the play, head position, that would go a long way in getting him to win this rep. And just, he still ends up winning it because he's bigger. But at the next level, those are things that you need to clean up on to ensure you get right. And there again, we saw here, again, he's overmatching. Just get that head to the outside, right? Work your head on the outside. He had a chance too, right? Like he's with his first step, he does a little bit. No, he still doesn't do a first step too well. But yeah, he's pointing to the outside here, right? I mean, sure, he still gets a pancake, but it kind of blows up the play in a way by not getting to the inside or not getting to the outside of that player. Oh, that's a good play. Seeing him run out in space like that. So I like to see that, him operating in space, right? Maybe not the best angle. You'd like to see him. Yeah, I would argue that's not the best angle. He should be really going down this way instead of at like this angle, and then he has to like round it out, right? So, I mean, that'll come, right? Just with more reps. But the main thing is like he can get to a point in the same amount of speed as this linebacker, right? And this guy's 6'4", 6'5", 280, and this guy's probably 220, maybe. So that's good that he's able to get there. But again, just a little bit of a better angle. And he could have done a better job there. There again, a little bit better angle. He's mean, though. He's going to finish a block. Good down block. That was a good job. Let me see his footwork here. Yeah, decent footwork there. Could have done a little bit better with his first step, but he does a good job. Good pop there. Good kick step. Good job. That's a tough play. Because he recognizes the guy coming to the outside, right? So he's probably talking with the guard here. These defensive linemen shuffling down. It's a good recognition to pass this guy off and then reach to the outside. That shows good lateral movement. Even though we haven't seen any trap blocks on here, I wouldn't be surprised if we moved him to guard. Decisive footwork and powerful down blocking. Seems to struggle on reach blocks. That's fair. Yeah, and I like him in a guard position. I've been saying I think guard will be his position down the line. I think he could be a right tackle. I think he could be a right tackle. Because I like his drop step and pass protection especially. I think he has it. I think he's ahead of most at that point. And his bend, you can't really teach that. What a great catch too on this play. I think he can be a right tackle, but I want to see him pulling, right? Like I'm not like he just didn't have to pull, but he can operate in space, right? He has that athleticism. He runs a 4.44 shuttle time. I mean, that's insane. So that speaks to like a change of direction, right? Overall athleticism. Now he's on defensive line. So yeah, I mean, guard I think is his highest potential, but I think he can hack it at right tackle. Ooh, nice little move. Yeah, not the best get off on the defensive line. Ooh. Like he was bent almost the wrong way there. Oh, he's got some moves on the defensive line. Oh, this is grainy film. Hard to see there. Oh, good fight. Oh, he caused fumble too. How many defensive clips does he have? Okay, well, I guess we'll just watch his defensive clips here. Well, let's go. Let's see if he has any. So let's see if he has any single game highlights from his senior year. These are from November. So these are from his senior year. We'll go through a couple of these. My comp for him, Trevor, was Ben Bredesen. And swing lineman, right? Could be either a guard or a tackle, eventual guard at the NFL level. Bredesen was ranked a bit higher out of high school, but both had really good frames. They were 6'5", 307. That was Ben Bredesen's size out of high school. I don't think El-Hadi will contribute early the same way that Ben Bredesen did, just because Ben Bredesen was in a really rough year of offensive linemen, or the depth chart was just really poorly structured. And Bredesen had to contribute, but I think they're both kind of at a similar point in terms of their development, where El-Hadi could contribute early if he were in the same position that Ben Bredesen was at that time. I don't think he will. I think he'll be, maybe cracking the 2 deep by the end of the year. There's just no need. What's up, Vaughn? Towards the end of this one, Vaughn. All right, let's look at, this is from his senior year, single game clips. Again, good kick step there. Let's see here. Again, pass protection. That guy's kind of huge, though. Not doing a whole lot there. Well, he didn't get much movement there, right? He was able to get that block, but didn't get much movement on that one. But this is West Bloomfield. So this is good competition here. Here he is, right guard. Yeah, that down block, man, that's money for him, right? Like that's the play where you want him running that as often as possible, right there. You want him doing that as many times as he can. Here he is, right guard. There again, and he has good footwork there too, right? Watch his footwork. That first step there, he's able to move laterally extremely quickly. So it's nice to see him a couple times there at guard. There, good mirroring though, right? At right tackle, pass protection, does a really good job on 55 there. It does still count, Vaughn. Oh, I didn't even see that rep. I was looking at the quarterback. Hold on. Right tackle again. Okay. Yeah, good job. That was against a quicker D-end rush type there. Here's a down block. Ooh, okay. Here's a criticism. Oh, I went back too far. Sorry, we'll watch that play again. He doesn't get the double team here too well, right? It's not the best. I mean, that guy's huge, right? Number 50 is huge, but he kind of leaks on this double team. They don't get much movement on this guy. They kind of let this guy through before he gets to the second level here. Now, again, maybe the guard didn't pull his weight there, but not the best double team. Didn't get much movement there before dropping off. Doesn't really get that linebacker either. So that's not the best. Oh, he's pulling. He looks inexperienced pulling, right? He looks inexperienced there. So, yeah, he's from right tackle pull. I mean, yeah, he crunches him, but he didn't look very polished there. Inside step there, again to the second level. So, yeah, I mean, he's not polished as a guard, right? I mean, that was only one pull, but he would have some work to do to learn how to pull. There again, though, showing that speed right off of the snap, able to redirect to that linebacker. And again, this is sure, he may not get the best blocks on this play, but goes for the down block. Look at that change of direction, right? Go for the double team there, and then redirects here to the linebacker. Sure, he doesn't pick up a whole lot, but that springs this play, right? That guy, the linebacker, goes too far outside. Because of El-Hadi's presence there, gets that one shove. That springs that for a big gain. Hold on, I wasn't looking at this play. I was looking at the chat. Give me a sec. Klukas gave me a bad arrow step. Didn't get his left foot next to the guard's foot. Let the lineman split the double team. Yeah, I mean, that guy was big, right? Number 50 for West Bloomfield there. Needs to get movement there. Instead of helping the guard and closing that gap, he left too much space there. And then he lost on that linebacker on that double team as well. Yeah, that wasn't the best play actually from him, right? So he passes off that defensive end, gets to this guy, and then kind of gets beat right there, right? If that's a college play right there, that guy wins, right? He's able to close out on that tackle. So this isn't really a winning rep. El-Hadi kind of misses him. So I think he commits too early, right? Good job on passing him off. He should be breaking down right now. Force this guy to make a decision. This guy has all day to decide, right? As long as you're in front of the guy who's going to catch the screen, as long as you're in front of him, break down right here, force this guy to commit one way or the other. Instead, he runs down too far. This guy's able to make a quick move around him. Fortunately, he stops, but if this is a college play, that guy makes the tackle, right? He breaks down too late. He actually never breaks down. He has the athleticism to, he just doesn't here. So that guy actually beats him. Luckily, he stops and you're able to, recover, but so he needs to do a little bit better. But El-Hadi has a skill set to do really well in a screen scenario. That play he just was a little bit too eager on his block there. Again, I like his footwork. I like his mirroring ability in the pass protection. I think that's where he's really strong. I don't know why they clipped that one. I guess he did take that one guy out. Right tackle again here. He does a good job IDing his second block, right? I'd like to see him I'd like to see him help an extra beat here. Well, it's hard though, right? Because his assignment is still to get out to this guy here. So like this guy's already tunneling inside, so you could put this more on the guard to take that, right? There's not a whole lot El-Hadi's going to do here. So you can understand his path is still to take him out here, so he shouldn't redirect a whole lot to help this guy already tunneling inside there. So I'm not too critical of his play on that one, and ultimately did a really good job picking up number 7 there, taking him completely out of the play. Good kick, good drop step there. Again, I'm not the best in my terminology. I do think that's a drop step, right? Kick step. Him down blocking though, man. That's his bread and butter. He just eviscerates guys on the inside on his down blocks. Good job there too. Any like blitzing linebacker is just game over. He brings a lot of great power in a down block situation like that. Yeah, again, that's where he's really good. Right there, right? This guy's gonna shoot the A gap right here. He's just gonna pass him off, give a little shove. This guy's gonna go flying across, and he just wallops him. So he's really good getting at that second level there. Obviously, double teams will be a little bit tougher at the next level, but he has great change of direction to really load up through his hips on those plays. Ooh. Yeah, he has good lateral movement out on that second level. That's the thing that stands out most to me about him. Good pass protection and good lateral movement, especially when we get into the second level. And at that size, hard to beat. All right, one more. We'll do Farmington High School. Is that the best team? I don't know Dakota's usually pretty good, right? We'll just do Romeo. Or Farmington. We'll do Farmington. Good pass protection there. Left tackle again. Flattens that guy. Not a whole lot of competition. Why is this slow-mo? Why is this slow-mo? Okay. Again, pass protection. Just destroys that guy. Oh, there he is. Oh, no, he's a down block. Yep, good job again. Getting out to the second level. Touchdown. Left tackle. Oh, it's a screen. See, he does a better job there. Right, he closes the gap out of this screen. Right, close that gap. Boom, breaks down a little bit. He could have broke down maybe a little earlier, right? But he's starting to break down a little bit there. And then he's able to take him out. So a little bit better job there. Where is he? Left tackle. Kills that man. Into the sideline. Why are we looking through a telescope? Right? What is this? I can't tell anything that's happening here. What is this angle? Drove him 20 yards and pancaked him. Wow, okay, let's see this one. There he goes. He's gone. That's funny. I like that they added that little caption there. Blew up the guard and the running back. Okay. What is this angle? Why are we looking through a telescope? All right, he's defensive tackle now. Defensive tackle again. Yeah, fine. I like that he plays both ways, right? So that's one thing. Him playing both ways shows that he's in good shape, right? You got a guy who's able to contribute on both sides of the line. That's tough for a guy that size. That shows he's just an overall good athlete. And that's great to see, right? Overall, he's a really, really solid athlete. All right. What are you guys' thoughts? Give me your Give me your best guess of when he's going to actually contribute. I want to know your guys' thoughts here. Hold on, let's shift to this. Let's get that out of the way. Oh, I got to move this up. There we go. All right, what are your guys' thoughts on El-Hadi? I think, again, my comp was Ben Bredesen. I think he's going to be a multi-year starter down the line. You could argue either at guard. I think he's going to be a right tackle guy. This is if all things go well, right? He did have an ankle injury his junior year. Obviously, we saw him senior year, so not anything that, I'll stop saying there. Like, he was healthy his senior year, right? So hopefully that doesn't crop back up. Knocking on wood. I don't see a path to playing time this year. I think it's fine. Refine his strength, get his technique refined a little bit. Footwork, there's some things to clean up there. I think he's a guy you put at tackle and teach him some guard as well. Just get him that versatility, take advantage of his skill set, and be a guy I think in 2022 you look at as kind of a 7th or 8th overall offensive lineman that can come in at either guard spot or a right tackle spot in the case of an injury. Clucas Gaming seems like he has as high of an upside as any, needs some polishing, but should be in legitimate contention to start his sophomore year. Yep. I feel like he could be a day 1 or day 2 guy in the league. I think he'll top out as maybe a 3rd rounder, just because I don't see like the true, left tackle or super left tackle potential. And that's where most guys, if you're not Cesar Ruiz, that's where most guys go. Or most linemen in the 1st or 2nd round. That's the makeup of those guys. That's their profile. So I don't think that's him. But I don't think he has to be, right? Like, he just has to be a really good guard prospect down the line. And I think he will be. I think it's hard to say that he won't be, right? Like, I don't see anything. He has the athleticism. He has the frame to add the weight necessary to be playable. And I like that he's a quiet guy, right? Just committed, pretty, it's kind of refreshing to see one of those guys come along where it's just like, got my Michigan offer, I'm committed. He was the first guy of the 2021 class, and we haven't heard from him since, right? He's just in the lab doing his work. And those are guys who generally will stick around, stay focused, stay the path, and realize their potential and stick around, right? I mean, it's a process. So if it takes, maybe into his junior year or something, I think he would still be around to fully realize that. I mean, that's just kind of a sense I get. I have no real knowledge around that, but that's kind of my sense. Vaughn, depends where they want him. If it's guard, could be a little while. If it's right tackle, it could be as soon as 2022. Yeah, the path to tackle is quicker. I think you have more inside guys through 2022. I think maybe you could see him move inside later on, maybe, right? If you have a couple stud tackles that you want to get some run and you just want to get your best 5 on the line, you could make a pretty easy transition to the middle and provide quite a bit of upside there as well. So yeah, I think he has more to learn as a guard, just based on the one pull play that we saw, right? So he would have to do a lot of training there, but he's got a full year. So I expect him to ramp up relatively quickly. But Michigan's offensive line is finally in a spot where we don't have to start, true freshmen or depend on them for depth. I think 2022, he'll start to see that depth and get, more backup snaps in, hopefully some blowout games, and be like a 7th or 8th lineman, and then compete for a starting job fully in 2023. So that's my take. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Subscribe if you haven't already. Helps grow the channel. Trying to get to, 4,000 subscribers at before the season starts. So we're getting close there. So if you guys haven't subscribed, I'd appreciate it if you could. Absolutely helps grow the channel. Throw a like on it. That helps grow the channel as well. But anyways, watch for Wednesday. Christian Dixon. That's who you guys voted for. So Wednesday, both the full video and the live stream will be out for episode 6 Wednesday. You can check the morning for the video. The evening, I'll be right back here for the live stream. But I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. Clucas Gaming, thank you for all of your scouting. Got a lot of good knowledge on offensive line scouting. So thanks for coming along there. Vaughn, good stuff being here. Good to see you, Trevor. Appreciate everybody who didn't comment. Charles Jones, you commented as well. Thank you guys. Sean McGinnis, thank you guys for commenting, hanging out. I'll see you next time. Thank you, Decker, for coming out to the stream as well. All right, guys, take it easy. Have a great Monday night.